The retail world is changing so rapidly, and one of the goals, I think, of every retailer today is trying to really figure out what retailing is going to look like over the next 5 to 10 years. One of the things that we believe very strongly in is that, on one side, the founding principles of our company, the best merchandise assortments edited from all over the world, coupled with great service and building relationships with our customers, will remain extremely important. But what is changing very rapidly is how the customer likes to shop. And we're looking, very closely at how the customer integrates her shopping online, her research online, with her visits to our store, and how she then overlays her favorite social platforms into her shopping experience.
How important is discounting to her, since last call seems to be your biggest growth area?
Well, I would say that actually our overall e-commerce business is actually our biggest growth area. And in our business, discounting is really shied away from, except at our end-of-the-season sales when, the fashion merchandise that's been bought for a particular season is marked down. And I think that the luxury vendors that we work with on a daily basis, they and we have very high standards about how we sell our product and the prices that we sell our product. And our goal is always to sell the customer the product at the appropriate price throughout the season, and then at the end of the season to clear out those fashion items that didn't sell as well during the season.
Karen, cast your eyes forward 5 years as this retail landscape you've been talking about transforms. What percentage of Neiman Marcus's revenue do you figure you'll be generating online?
Well, it's hard to actually predict what percentage business we'll be doing online. Today, we're doing 25% of our business online, and I believe we're probably the leader in department store penetration of e-commerce to our retail stores, and obviously we think it's going to grow bigger than that. Predicting the exact percentage is, probably somebody, that's a soothsayer. What I think is actually more important than the percentage of e-commerce to the total business is really how customers and how we as a retailer are integrating the shopping experience for the customer. She really is demanding that there be a real seamlessness between what she sees online, what she sees in the store, and how our messaging and marketing and communication to her is seamless across the channels. That's our #1 priority over the next few years.
You are a Texas-based company. The Dallas Neiman Marcus is an iconic luxury store. How has the drop in oil prices affected your business?
Well, it's interesting. We are based in Dallas. We are fortunate in our group to have two great, iconic luxury brands, Neiman Marcus being based in Dallas, but Bergdorf Goodman is also part of our group, and it's based in New York City. We are geographically spread throughout the country. So although we do have 7 stores in Texas, and we are very, very proud of our Texas heritage, we do have 7 stores in California, 7 stores in Florida, in the Midwest, in the Northeast. So just as the economy goes up or down in any one part of the country or another, we actually do have some good hedging because of the way we're geographically located across the country.
Are you seeing those Texas stores get hit?
I think generally speaking, the Texas stores have been the strongest over the last number of years, and we really aren't seeing any kind of real decline in our business in Texas.
The oil, so what's happening, what we see happening in oil, the stunning shakeout in, for example, stock prices of oil companies has to reflect what's going on the ground in Texas. That hasn't affected Neiman Marcus yet?
I think that our customers, as you might imagine, are tied in to a number of different businesses. The stock market is the most leading indicator for our customers' health and well-being. Their balance sheets are very, very healthy right now. Of course, the oil and gas businesses that are basically based in Texas are either owned by or run by people who are generally Neiman Marcus customers. So I think that they're probably being thoughtful about how they're spending. But again, their overall portfolio and their balance sheets are actually healthier than they've been been in a long, long time.
Karen, I want to ask you about Bergdorf Goodman. You referenced Bergdorf's iconic presence here in New York City on Fifth Avenue. Neiman Marcus is coming to town. I wanted to know what designs you might have for Bergdorf's. Bergdorf's, as you know, flirted with expansion back in the early 1970s to White Plains, of all places. But why not take the Bergdorf brand in a bricks-and-mortar way to Shanghai, for example, or to Dubai, and make it the international destination for luxury the way it is here in New York City?
Well, I'm very impressed. You did your research on the history of Bergdorf Goodman. We did have a store in White Plains, New York, which about 30 years ago, we actually transferred that store into a Neiman Marcus store, and we've done quite well in that location over the years. I do believe that the way you're thinking about Bergdorf's is the way we're thinking about Bergdorf's. You know, if I could have any wish that I wanted about Bergdorf's, it would be to try to expand it internationally. It is more difficult than it might appear on the surface, but I think you've hit upon something.
How
the Bergdorf
long?
Goodman name.
How long will it take?
Oh, I couldn't, as I said, I'm not a good in the prediction business about those things.
If I could have any Bergdorf Goodman wish, it would be that I would live on the 5th floor. If you had to choose Neiman Marcus or Bergdorf's, what do you like more, Karen?
Oh my gosh, that's like choosing having a favorite child.
I
would
do have
never
a favorite
choose.
child. I choose my daughter over my sons. I choose Bergdorf's over Neiman's. What's your call?
Okay, well, good for you. I don't choose. I don't have favorites amongst my children, so they are both wonderful kids with very different characteristics.